What's going on? I am Zedmont, and this is Imitation Game. Now, we're talking about an HQ18 account, level 46, and this account goes by the name of Tmoz. And if you look at the very top, you can see a list of all of our task forces there. I think I've missed a couple. I need to update it a little bit, but as you can probably see as well, I've got the old teleprompter going, so we can do some X's and some O's and draw some things, and we're going to try to do that, just mostly because it's fun, and that's all. Like, I mean, I don't think I really need another reason besides that. I'll try not to keep it too gimmicky like the beginning was, but let's get into it. Yes, we've copied the most formidable blah blah blah. Maybe draw a mustache on there. Let's get rid of the mustache. Okay, let's get rid of that. Now, moving on, trying to balance these things. I'm sorry there's no live stream. Limited time. Gotta rush through this as fast as I can. First stage against Mr. Squiggle McName. Pretty easy. Level 5 landing crafts, no ice, and we'll just burn through this quickly. Come on. Obviously the goal is to see if stage 5, 6, and 7 are going to be tough, and if you should use one attack on stage 6, or maybe 2 attacks on stage 6. Really, it just comes down to which attack you want to use where. These attacks, we're just burning through stuff, hoping to get some stuff down, using the YOLO Noah's Ark strategy. Scorcher damage boosted from the tribes, GBE boosted from the tribes, lost a warrior, got 1 fragment. That's just a sad, sad trade. Anytime you trade a warrior for 1 fragment, that is a bad, bad trade. Okay, stage 2 against Rudy624. Wrong spelling of Rudy to match that fantastic movie. I think it's just called Rudy, isn't it? Let's just drop all sorts of GBE back here on the headquarters. One person was saying that in my comments saying they actually use all GBE against War Factory. I tried that on an account with 143 starting GBE, which is the tribal boost plus 7 GBE statues, and got so close. I think I was like 2 artillery or 3 artillery away. So I guess it just comes down to how much luck you have on the shield generators. I had to use a couple extra artillery in the shield generators, so if you have 7 GBE statues or you're boosted, you could have just GBE'd the entire thing yesterday, which is slightly ridiculous. Let's actually use some GBE here. Get rid of some boom cannon. Boom cannons are about the only thing on this base that have any shot of stopping us, so we'll just remove them, and then we'll just keep doing battle orders, because it speeds things up. That's my primary use for battle orders. And not only does it speed up your troops, it speeds up your medics, which and your warriors swing faster, which heals them faster. So again, Squiggle McNames. I need translations on these things. You can't copy and paste these. You can copy and paste from a PvP base, but you can't copy and paste from Imitation Game, which is a little bit awkward. I'll show you how to do that quickly, in case you're not aware. If you click on the name right up... Oh, I forgot to use my drawing thing. If you click up on the name right up in there, you can click on Share, and that will actually copy the name. That'll actually copy the name of the user into your clipboard, so you can paste it into Google Translate, which works extremely good, I suppose. It's not. The translations are fairly terrible, but you get the general idea, and they're pretty funny to do. So, highly recommend doing that. Stage 4 against Sam. Sam has a boosted ice. This is called the Rainbow. This is the exact thing you do not want to do with your statues. Rather than being a generalist, you want to be a specialist. He has boosted 4 different types of statues. Not something I would ever recommend doing, but good on you, Sam. I hope you're having fun playing the game. Oh, by the way, oh man, on the forums yesterday, Arlight, the famous and wonderful Arlight, posted saying they should have an update news for us soon. If you check my Twitter, you'll see the actual tweet. I should have probably linked to the forum post, but I'm lazy and didn't think of that until right now. So something is coming, and that kind of corresponds with what we've all thought is going to happen, and that is Halloween Mega Crab. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be called Mega Pumpkin or Mega Narwhal or something. By the way, shout out to the Reddit Narwhals. Kicking ass. But yeah, I mean, something's got to happen. I kind of assume there's going to be an update, a ban wave, and Mega Crab. That's kind of how things tend to go. But who knows? I feel like a ban wave is just a waste of time at this point. I assume everyone has like 50 accounts and 50 devices that's cheating. But at the same time, please catch whoever you can and all that sort of fun stuff. Do I have any troops left? Yeah, I got lots of Zookas left back there. We should be in good shape. So now it's just a matter of waiting. And down goes the headquarters and boom goes the dynamite. I'm not going to draw any X's and O's in this one just because you don't really need X's and O's when you're talking about using the YOLO strategy. If you do, then... I mean, maybe there's someone out there who's using YOLO at a high level, but I kind of really doubt it. Let's see what we got. Stage 5, Manicardi. Let's go. One shock over here. Oops, I guess look at this. We can do one shock over in here. I'm gonna sit right about here. That way we're in these rocket launchers blind spots. And then probably shock here and maybe shock here. 3 shocks. Otherwise, this mortar is going to range us, and it's going to be bad things, and then there's going to be death and destruction in here. So, let's not do that. Need to clear some mines, though, obviously. Let's see, is there a mine behind there? Nope. Okay, should be pretty easy. I'm going to switch back to my friendly neighborhood Zookas, just because I really don't want to fail on stage 5. Let's see what other troops could happen here. Imitation Game, there you go. What other troops could we use here? If you want to smoke to the back in here, Ren Medic would be fantastic because that Shock Blaster is going to be not a problem. You could easily GBE these down. Really comes down, or Warriors. I mean, Warriors, if you want to use Warriors, I would highly recommend doing a ground flare right about there. That way you don't have to worry about this boom mine. And then we'll all walk up here. You got brick, and then boom, Bob's your uncle. Okay, let me know in the comments if you think this teleprompter BS is useful or annoying, or if you're indifferent. Either way, let me know. Gimmicky, trying to do things that are useful. People have asked for these sorts of things, but I've been lazy and busy. Then I realized just how easy it is to do this, so here it is. 1, 2, 3, got hit. Now you'll notice these Zookas that got hit by the Shock Blaster stay behind. You gotta be aware of that, otherwise they will cause problems. Obviously not there, only 2 of them got hit, but it can be a major problem if you get hit by a Shock Launcher or something like that. So if you're hit by a Shock Launcher or a Shock Blaster, your troops will stop walking to the flare, which can be a very bad thing. Medkits. I probably could have... Wow, I have 4... I could have used 4 shocks. Wow. Lots and lots of GBE due to the tribes. I only use 3. You can use 4 if you want. You can use 2, or maybe you do a whole different plan altogether. They did not group very well. That was not a good flare spot. Maybe I needed to clean that up a little bit. Okay, stage 6. Man, now, and oh, speaking of Mega Crab, let's see what we got here. 203,200. Back to the rainbow. Offense, defense, turtle, offense. So strange. At level 60, you probably do better. I wish you could see their VP, actually. That would be very telling. This might be a 300 VP base for all we know. I am going to come in here. Let's see what we can shock. We can shock all of this together. And if I miss the Shock Blaster, not a big deal. We'll shock this, and we'll sit right about here probably. And then maybe shock here, which means I probably want to remove this. This mortar could be a problem. We'll figure something out. I don't tend to plan a heck of a lot just because... I mean, this is stage 6 against Big Daddy Michael. By the way, Big Daddy is on the Canadian leaderboards. I think there's 2 accounts on there. So big shout out to Big Daddy if you're watching or out there or something. was #1 in Canada for a long time, and now it's fallen off leaderboards. I think, not sure what. There's a new king in Canada, and I won't be able to catch him for certain. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, I'm using so much GBE, but at least it is a cold landing. If you use the term hot beach, that we were talking about the other day, just how that term is a little bit ridiculous and crazy and silly. If you have another term for it besides hot beach, please let me know. And hot beach being a beach that has rocket launchers or shock launchers or something covering it. The fact that we could walk across the side meant we saved a whole bunch of GBE. But the term hot beach is just so, I don't know, it's just not great. So yeah, if you have another term for it, please let me know. I feel like there's got to be something better. Oh man, here we go. Bad things happening already. Oh, medkits. Thankfully, not a lot of health on there, but see, I remember when I said we were going to make up a plan, I totally forgot that part, and I always seem to do that. But because we have Zookas and a whole bunch of damage and stuff, not a lot of big deals. So, no shield generator, no big deal. I think we got all the shock launchers in that anyways. So, last week I failed miserably. Looks like this base used to have a prototype right in the middle. I'm going to guess it was probably a damage amp. Maybe. But otherwise, now that we're down to 250, this should be pretty easy. I mean, the boosted ice is not working, of course. I forgot to see if the other boosts are working. This person's boost is... See, now this is a reasonable statue lineup, in my opinion. They have some stuff to farm with as far as offense, and they have some defense. But again, all that ice with no prototypes doesn't really make a lot of sense either. So lots and lots of strange bases picked on Imitation Game. Cold beach, free beach. Again, if you have a term for that, please let me know. Let's go. What can we do? Let's do something a little bit different. Are there any mines behind these things? Nope, no mines. What level are the mines? Level 22 mines, of course. I'm gonna use Everspark here and just try something ridiculous. This base should be an easy base to take down, so we're just gonna try Everspark and do silly things. Let's go like this. Realistically, probably if you're gonna do this and you're not sure if you have enough GBE or not, just use Everspark and GBE to clear a hole. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to try for the solo, which I said I wasn't going to do. But whatever. Let's just get it done. Smoking just in the nick of time, I feel like. It's all. I always have a hard time gauging where rocket launchers actually reach to because I am way too lazy to scout. Now I'm gonna head right back into there. Oh man, that was a tight corner. 1, 2. Still have. Uh oh, let's move over to this side. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, there we go.
Tech time.
My medkit came out way too late, and that boom cannon is getting taken. Is it still gonna go down though? It might. No. Oh, it did go down with no survivors. That was amazing. Obviously, using the universal remote when you don't have critters means that all the defenses target on the first thing they see, and the first thing they saw was my troops, and no survivors. So I'll show you that in a second. Just want to see specifically where my smokes were as far as, let's see how well we timed it. Just a little bit early, but can't really complain. So let's see here. That lost our delay there was the first thing that was very, very, very bad. So now the smoke's clear, and all of these defenses, I just had to get one more excuse to use this thingy-majigger. All these defenses clear. I forget the one. They lock onto these Zookas. So the fact that this gets universal remoted is completely irrelevant because they've already locked on the Zookas. So they're going to shoot at the Zookas once until the Zookas die, and then they'll retarget. So that is why you need to either let some Zookas die by, like, say, this cannon shooting them or something like that, or just throw some critters. That was a complete. I got so ridiculously lucky here. Let's see here. Like, just getting absolutely wrecked. Did Everspark die too? Nope, Everspark's still alive. Everspark, you are the real MVP. But that's all I got. Mega Crab, I assume, is coming. An update is coming. I assume a new hero's coming. And I feel like that those GBE 37%. Don't need that. That's a good statue though. I feel like that hero that we kept seeing leaks of, it had to be real. Like, I feel like that hero is coming. Again, I very well could be wrong. The leaks were just too good to be fakes, I think. Or maybe they were the old melee hero that got ditched. Either way, I feel like Mega Crab update, hopefully a ban wave, and all for just before Halloween, I assume. Come on, let's get some new leaks coming. Not leaks, but some new sneak peeks coming. Hopefully some YouTubers start putting out some sneak peeks soon. But that is all I have for you. Thanks for coming in. Imitation Game for October the 6th with probably too much teleprompter, but thanks for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Please hit me up in the comments. I always reply. And if I don't, try again, because I'm just probably too busy at that moment. Okay, bye.